What is going on? Oh, come on. What is going on? We're over on the Nebraska lands map, which I just downloaded tonight. So I just started getting things set up. And I only own a couple fields. I own field 14, 13, and 8. So I got this 380 case here. Pulling the new leader, loaded with lime. Field 14 needs lime. So I want to get courseplay going on that. And then I got a couple pieces of equipment over at the shop. I just started buying equipment. Yes, I cheated in a bunch of money so I can have a halfway decent starting fleet, because all I had starting the map was about 1.2 million, no land, no equipment, no nothing. So yeah, let's get courseplay going on field 14 here. Let's see here. Course generation. We're going to go field 14. Oh, there shouldn't be any islands. It should be pretty square. And nothing in there. And flat. So, 31 meters. Let's do 2 headlands. How about we go counterclockwise. Smooth corners. Let's go ahead and generate that course and see what it looks like. Shouldn't take too terribly long. Oh, that looks pretty good. So let's see here. Start course at first waypoint. What else do we need to set? Turn speed, good. Symmetrical lane change. That'll be alright. Let's return to the start point, so then the tractor's right back here by the farm. And yeah, let him get going. So, crop destruction's still on. But since this is fairly young crops, this is wheat. Let him do his thing. And I'm going to jump back to the shop and get the sprayer, if it'll go here. And I'm going to have to take this over to the farm supply store and get it filled up. And then I can get course play going on fertilizing the corn, which is in field 13. So this is a 4X map. Extremely flat, no forestry. You can sell wood chips, but not like you really need to. There's basically no trees. If you wanted to do forestry, you got to do it all on your own. And yeah, I'm going to do a lot of course play with this particular map, just because of how big it is. And I bought the farm that I bought. Basically just got some buildings and then some pre-placed silos. And most of the silos that are on this map that come in the zipped file, which you have to unzip and then place all those files in the mods folder, they only hold one crop type at a time. So, you know, that's would be just like in real life. You know, you can only put one crop type in each bin at any given time. So I thought that was kind of cool. This map is seasons ready. All the buildings that come in the map pack are also seasons ready. I'm not playing seasons on here because I'm, you know, by myself. But if you were gonna do this map on, say, like a multiplayer server or something, it's basically ready to go. There's multiple farms all across the map. Once I get this sprayer filled up and get him working, then I'll kind of just do a quick overview of the map itself. I'm not going to do a drive around or a flyover or anything like that. But I just want to get to the farm shop and get this thing filled up. There is anhydrous. You can use anhydrous on this map, and there's plenty of anhydrous map or packs around for download. So I'll utilize it myself. But since I'm not playing seasons, I got crops to start with, which is fine. And I'll just plug with it. So I got one wheat field and one corn field. That small field 8, I'm probably going to plant that in alfalfa, which is in the map. It's not a mod, which I like. And because at some point I'd like to have some dairy cattle over at another farm. This main farm's going to basically be all Case New Holland. Over at the dairy farm, which it'll be a while before I even get to that. That'll probably be a all deer farm. Kind of spice things up a little bit, but yeah, everything on this farm will be Case or New Holland, except for this Hardy sprayer. You know, certain equipment you're just stuck with. But I wanted a self-propelled sprayer. So let's come down here to the farm shop. Just right here. You can get your anhydrous here, herbicide from here, liquid fertilizer from here. And I think that's it. I'll have to double check on that. There is a BGA on this map. Some of you might like, oh, what is going on there? Crashing. Oh, there's also dynamic mud, which is nice. So if you're playing seasons, the mud will be dependent on the moisture in the ground. So I'm going to come over here to the fill trigger. Fill this old boy up. Take a sip of my coffee. Let this fill up. I'll lower the spray rate just because I'm cheap. Once this is done filling, then we'll take it over to the field and get him going. I did notice when I was poking around with the farm silos and stuff, you cannot store seed or fertilizer in them, which is kind of a bummer. Maybe the map author just didn't want to, but no biggie. Not, isn't really gonna bother me any. So for whatever reason, these hedges have some sort of collision on them. I don't quite get it, but oh well. Get over here and get this dude going. Then I might sick a worker on field 8 and get that just tilled under whatever is planted in there, so alfalfa can plant some alfalfa. You can do wheat, or I'm sorry, cotton on this map. You cannot do sugarcane, which is fine because that's pretty much a South American thing. No offense to the South American guys. That's just too labor intensive, and you need too many pieces of equipment just to get it done. So I'm going to come around the bins here, and I know there was another driveway over here. Rocher. Get turned around. get him fertilizing, because this field didn't have any fertilization whatsoever. Back to course generation. Field 13. We'll do. What are we thinking? Around. We'll do. Oh no, too many. 2. Go clockwise. Oh, I wonder why. We'll set it to 48 meters. Wish they did this in feet, but this takes a minute because you got to go scroll all the way through. I'll set it at 48 instead of 48 and a half, so that no matter what, there's a little overlap. Almost there. Ooh, too much. Okay. Generate course. See, that's not too bad. Okay, back. Return to first point. Start first waypoint. Get him going. He'll go out in the field and open booms up. Okay, so pig truck. Okay, we're gonna take this old boy down the street. Get him tilling up field 8. I did see that Carl Farms posted the MX series case, so I might think about downloading that to add to the Let's Play. A little older version. I believe it was a co-collaboration on getting that MX series done. So we're almost up there. There's field 8 right here. So I'll just pull over here. I don't think there's anything in it. Oh, there's wheat in it. So we are going to, if I can get in the dang tractor, we'll get course play going on this. Oh, I don't need to calculate field dead path. So field 8, that's good. We'll do 3 headlands. Which will help so that he doesn't collide with anything. First waypoint, return to first point, and get him going. Nice 340 with row crops on it. Well, that was kind of gay. Terrible. Alright. Get that guy or girl going. So I'm gonna need some sort of planter, seeder. What should we pick? These case seaters get a little wonky. So this one's pretty nice. But well, let's see here. Wonder if I should use my modded DB90, which is under planners. Maybe it's not. I thought it was under there. Oh, there it is. Excuse me. I basically set it up so it would do all types, all fruit types. Ugh, couldn't speak. And then I bumped up the capacity so it you didn't have to fill it up so much. I don't know. We're all case farms, so maybe we'll just go with. Maybe we'll just go with the Great Plains. What type here? Yeah, we'll do it as a trailer. And then let's see, we'll get the fertilizer tank. Okay. We'll go back and I might have to move it because it kind of jam everything in right here at the shop. So that's why I got this little New Holland down here to help. Just to help. So get this guy hooked up here to this other tank. And then we'll get hooked to the Steiger and get it going. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. So we'll switch over to there, pull this out, back this guy up, then we'll get the Steiger out here. And we'll go pull him. I gotta figure out where I can buy seed from. Let's see here. And backed up. I prefer being in here, to be honest with you. There we go. I'll probably still buy a seed hawk to plant most of the other crops. So let's check the map and figure out what we can buy. If it loads, it saves actually. Let's see, water fill trigger. Where can you? Looks to be, as we're driving through here, we can buy seeds over here. So liquid fertilizer, anhydrous. Yeah, it looks like we got to drive Yeah, looks like we got a drive right here. Okay, so let's do that. So that's just down the way here. I turned traffic off just to make it easier because a lot of this equipment, you know, getting down to the farm's a bit big. So we'll be nice and we'll put the flashers on. Open up the tanks. And I got this on road tracks, so fill triggers up here. We're finding out together as we drive down here. I'm gonna take another little sip of this coffee. I want to thank all the new subscribers. We're up to, I believe, 31. So thank you for that. And let's keep it going. Not much feedback though, which is strange, but I'm still getting likes on my videos and no shares yet. But I'll keep sending it out, doing them, and hopefully everybody keeps liking them and watching them. So hopefully I can get in and out of this trigger fairly decent. It looks kind of small, but and surrounded by trees. So we're finding out. Finding out. Oh boy. Really? Oh yeah, we're gonna have a hell of a time getting in there. Let me just pop out and take a peek in here. Is there something? Oh. Well, isn't that nice? You got like equipment in there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something else. I'm gonna put a placeable down at the farm. Save myself some grief. That way all I gotta do is get a seed tender or something like that and just go to the farm and fill it up and take it out to the field. Trying to get in and out of there would be like pulling teeth, especially with this unit. Not a big deal. I got some space on the farm. I'll find a spot to put a placeable down. But we'll get down there, get that placeable put in, get this filled up, and then hopefully the lime wagon gets finished up, because I need to move him over to field 8 and get that underway, because that field also needs lime. Should buy a spray tanker tender. Still need to buy some grain trucks, whatnot, combines, headers, you know the drill. Let me get rid of this mini map back here. Probably looked a little funky with my little camera box hovering over the mini map. I wish the shop wasn't quite as far away as it is, but it'll work. Get pulled in here if I can make the turn without hitting anything. Find a spot to put the seed silo down. here. Probably. So I don't want to put it in front of this door. I don't necessarily want to put it in here, but maybe I will. Maybe I will. Oh, it should be under silos. Let's see here. Otherwise, it's under, excuse me, miscellaneous. And I got tons of mods. What's this? Oh, that's used to store crops. Nope, it's in miscellaneous. We'll use the Meridian bins. We're almost there. The little ones or the big ones? Probably the little ones. So we'll put the seed down. Move the camera a little bit so I can see where the auger's at. I'm not going to put liquid fertilizer or anything on the farm, seeing as it's the herbicide and liquid fertilizer a sell point or a buying point is just down the street. So we got seed, we need fertilizer. I gotta activate global company script. Place anywhere. Okay, there we go. Back to the shop. Get that fertilizer bin out again. There we go. Now it won't. Now it won't collide or think it's colliding with the building. There we go. Alright, now we're cooking. Still got a decent amount of storage. So let's go get this thing filled up with seed and fertilizer. At least we got a little repair shop on the farm. We got the little container house. That's the sleep trigger for seasons. We got a fillable bulk tank, which is nice. Now watch me clip the auger or something. Yep. So, or maybe just a little too close. Try to get a little further away. I want to say that fill trigger. Yeah. Can I fill it? There we go. Get it filled up. It'll make it a little bit easier. I can turn the flashers off now. Excuse me. Make it a little easier to. I'll just back up and then make a nice wide turn and get over to fertilizer trigger. I don't remember. Oh, this Great Plains is liquid fertilizer. I guess I'm gonna have to run her down the road, get her filled up. Let's see, and closes that up. Not a big deal. If I can get traversed through here, I'll just pull that stop sign right over. utter disregard for public safety. I'll make the wide turn around. So I'm obviously going to have to get some sort of fertilizer tender, liquid fertilizer tender. Pulling through here. I could have just bought this land and put those placeables down here, but maybe in another episode. Oh, really? There's a collision on that pipe. Alright. Get this thing filled up. Well, that's filling. Let's check the progress of our dudes. Okay. Yeah, see, this needs lime. As soon as this guy's done, I can get him over here and get him lime in this field. I'll have to clean up a couple of these spots. I'll just do it later after course-play's done. But this guy's on, looks like he's on his second pass. This one's fully fertilized, which is good. This one will need one more fertilization state at the next growth stage, I believe. And then we'll see once we get this field 8 limed. Because this, like I said, this field I'm going to plant in alfalfa actually, in preparation to get this. This is the cow farm, you know, and since it's right basically up the street. But I don't know how much more of this land around here I'll buy, because you know these are still pretty decent sized fields, you know, for one person to do. So, but anyway, now that this guy's full, get this Great Plains back to the farm. Excuse me. And then we'll probably call her an episode. Already been on for about 33 minutes. I might have to live stream this this map this weekend, because this, man, I mean, it looks good. Looks good. Find a spot to park this guy. Somewhere nice. Maybe right here in the shed. And just drive her on in. Good enough for me. So you have to let me know what you think down in the comments. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. It means a lot. And on that note, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.